Picture this. You're 20 kilometers into a marathon, your legs are burning, and suddenly, someone hands you a glass of red wine and a plate of oysters. Do you drink it? In France, you don't have a choice because that's the entire point. Welcome to the Marathon du Médoc, often called the world's drunkest marathon, a 42-kilometer race through Bordeaux's vineyards where running is only half the challenge. The other half, surviving an endless buffet of fine wine, gourmet food, and pure French eccentricity. And what happens at the finish line might be the strangest tradition of all. It all began in 1985 when a group of locals thought marathons were too serious and decided to make one that was equal parts endurance test and party. What started as a quirky idea has grown into one of the most iconic races in the world, now drawing over 8,000 participants from across the globe. But the Médoc isn't about personal bests, it's about spectacle. Almost every runner wears a costume, dinosaurs, ballerinas, superheroes, even full marching bands weaving through the vineyards. The streets are lined with cheering locals, music and dancers, turning the entire region into a rolling carnival. And then there's the food. Forget water stations. Here, you'll find over 20 wine stops, endless cheese platters, oysters on ice, juicy steaks, and even ice cream. Some runners sip vintages worth hundreds of euros in the middle of a marathon. It's indulgence on a scale you won't see anywhere else. But don't be fooled by the laughter and feasting. The Médoc is still a marathon. 42 kilometers under the French sun on a stomach full of wine and foie gras is a brutal test of endurance. Every year, runners hit the wall hard, and that's when the true madness kicks in. Because here's the question: how do thousands of people manage to finish this marathon after so much eating and drinking without collapsing halfway through the vineyards? The answer is wilder than you think. The secret lies in pacing, camaraderie, and sheer atmosphere. The Médoc isn't about racing the clock, it's about celebrating life. The official motto says it all: La santé par le sport, le plaisir par le vin. Health through sport, pleasure through wine, and somehow year after year, thousands cross the finish line laughing, singing, and toasting with one last glass of Bordeaux. So what do you think? Would you dare to run 42 kilometers powered by oysters and red wine? Or would you call it quits after the first glass? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this dive into one of the world's wildest races, hit like and subscribe, because the next story might be even crazier.